A lot of females would watch this video and they would pretend, or they actually wouldn't get it, and they'd put on a cultural imperialist, institutional racist, neo-colonialist, shallow, childish thong on and act like a bitch. This video is about the social order, the romantic order. It is a key idea here. We must understand that rebelling against God, for the average person, first and foremost, is about rebelling against the divine order, and then it becomes the reproductive cycle, right? What are you building toward? Where are you directing your family toward? Are you reproducing in the way that this world wants to see? Or are you reproducing toward the martial art order? Think about this very carefully. There is an ancient African martial art order, has to do with righteousness. Those who breed toward the core of righteousness through African martial arts had the upper hand on all the Africans, and the people who spread out that didn't. Okay, so those who were absolutely right. And the closer you are to the divine order, the more you're right. But if you're not obeying them, it doesn't matter how close you are. It doesn't matter if we sleep in the same bed. If you're not obeying me, you're just another rebel. Okay. Martial and marital are connected. Mature L, okay. Ra, May, light, and so on and so forth. Okay. Pharaoh, the O is the reproductive cycle. The occult, they want to hide the reproductive cycle because they're worldly and they're wrong. Speaking of that, they're magic spells. Vowel, vowels, vi, well, vowel. Okay, V-O-W-E-L becomes V-I-W-E-L. Vi, well. I-key, ice, I-key. Remember, phonetics, Phoenicians, sound, lot. You know, the Canaanites, the Phoenicians. I-key, okay, ice. These guys, the guys who migrated to Europe, okay, and became the aristocracy. They became the main cult ideas, the reproductive ideas like Zeus and Juno. Juno, who was associated with the Capitoline Mint, money. Okay, she was Jupiter, who's Zeus's Roman equivalent, wife. And you had Gaia, who's an earth goddess, who's also called Ki. So they're I-key, the ice people. Their perspective is key. That's why they're white-skinned. Even though there's sunlight in Europe, they came out white because they're breeding toward the white, and the moon is an ancient symbol of the female. And in some cases where the male relates to the female when he's making love to her, and in the homosexual interpretation, it is where the gay guy overlaps with the woman, the lesbian and the gay guy and so on, these gender-neutral people. Okay, it's that simple. I-key, the moon. The white skin, the pale moonlight, the vampire, the pale. Leprosy is a punishment for Miriam, talking about Aaron and his Cushite wife. We can go on and on. Okay, remember, Joseph, okay, Moses was accepted into the Pharaoh's house and thus learned the wisdom, including reproduction, of the Egyptians. Joseph was given his wife, Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, the priestess of On, Ra's cult center, by Pharaoh. This, even in Christian culture, the Pharaoh controlled the reproductive cycle, and so it was with martial art African cultures when they came together in 3200 BCE and united the land in the hero, son of God, or Horus, son of Ra, spirit. Okay, so you have the ice and you have the white. Why are they white? The T, which remember, like bat and cat, is the feminine suffix, versus Ba, the soul, and Ka, the spirit. Okay, and of course there's different explanations of this in different Egyptian books, and because a bunch of gay guys and liars and Europeans and Afrocentrics and white fraternities, you know, like the Masons, you know, are writing them. Okay. So this goes back to one's heritage, which is a play on words for Haru or hero get. Okay, who gets what? Okay, if you're from the righteous order that got man to stand up, okay, and become a human being from an animal, and you protected people, then you deserve your rightful place as the top of the romantic order. Your kids should be the greater warriors. The son of a craftsman tends to be a craftsman. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. We go back to eugenics and genetics and gene expression, RNA, patriarchal lines. We see this. Cal Ripken Jr., Ken Griffey Jr., George Bush Sr., George Bush Jr. Okay, we see all kinds of, they tend to be alike. The son of the falcon is a falcon. The son of a snake is a snake. Unless we are talking about the leopard. Okay? And this gets all complicated. Okay? This gets complicated. Okay? It's a little bit tricky in that regard because in my family, I'm a falcon. My brothers aren't. Okay? We'll leave that there. I can go on and on about that. This is not what this video is about. All right. So basically, either women breed toward a worldly social order, which is bitch. Okay? And it has to do with the feminine suffix, the gender-neutral suffix, which in this case, they cultivated the most in Europe. They got technology. They took over the world. These were cults looking for places to set up shop and take over the world from. They found Greece and Rome. They went to Germany with the Nazis. They went to Russia. And they went all over the world. And the main angle they play is the Eurasian angle. That's why the white Jews and Asians are the main corporate races. Corpus, meaning body, corpus, corporate, corpirate, corporate, corporate-e. Remember, the E is a Sumerian symbol for temple, evil, evasculate, okay, effeminate, evil, instead of giving the martial art order its rightful place. So, just like in the book Fighting for Honor, the capoeiras would draw on spiritual power. But from what? From the divine order or some kind of half-ass order, some kind of rebel order, okay? So the falcon is concerned with restoring the divine order. He is full kin of God. He deserves his rightful place. Any female that turns him down should be executed. Now let's stop right there. Why should she be executed? What happens when she doesn't? Her heart and hurt. Even in the Bible it says, who can bear a crushed spirit? And the female crushes the hero's spirit, and it makes it harder from the Jewish job, and go on and on and on. Heartbreak, her and hurt, you know, atmosphere, misfear, and so on and so forth. Okay. But what does she do when she doesn't? She takes on this little childish bitch angle. Oh, he's kind of cute. Oh, okay, I'll go on a date with you. Right? That's not good enough. There's a spiritual war raging in this planet, and you're going to take on a childish bitch angle? Or you're going to take on a corporate whore, a hypergamous, which means dating toward rich bitch, evil rich, corporate greed bitch, okay? And a gold digger angle? You're going to breed toward the root of all evil like Juno, that whore? That fucking slut? That dated that rapist piece of shit, Jupiter? Is there a woman that Jupiter didn't rape is the only question here. Not whether if he's a bad guy or not. It's a piece of shit. Zeus and Jupiter are filth. They're rape cult, trickery-based sex, father of Serapis pieces of shit. What don't you get? So your rightful place in the natural spirit order, drawing on the spirit, it is apparent, comparison, or this kind of world culture bitch shit. And for all you white denial fucking scumbags, I'm going to put it simply. The divine order ends with me partially because of your bitch. Any questions? Okay, there's no saying, well, it's me now. Shut the fuck up, you coward, you liar, you Luciferian dog. No, it's not you now. No one, God doesn't hate anyone more than those who pretend to know better than me. Those who pretend to be martial arts, those who pretend to be spiritual, those who pretend to be chosen, those who pretend to be ideal. You're scum. You have to redeem yourself for your evil flesh. You're built from a long line of rape cult bitch shit, trickery-based sex. You have to redeem yourself for that, among other things. Okay? When you've been forging yourself to be demons and you're born and you're damn near a demon, you're like, hi guys, is the answer to say, no, I want to be in charge. No, you have to accept where you are, where fate left you, and start to accept that low place in the spiritual order. Okay? It's that simple. You can't cheat other people scientifically and say, now I'm in charge. You can't sabotage, rape, and kill everyone in the